athletes are known for their exceptional capacity to focus. Sometimes they describe this feeling of being inside a tunnel. So we have these incredible athletes performing in front of thousands and thousands of people, and they say that they don't hear the crowd shouting anymore. They're so focused on what they have to do that they're kind of immune to influences from the external environment. The attention-based view describes how a similar kind of focus allows companies to see clear, to set priorities, to define a firm strategy, and to divide through a distribution of the attention hierarchically within the organization to separate between strategic and operational issues. Now, in our article on supplier evolution, we turn this theory around. And basically what we say is, well, attention focus is one side, but the other side is attention myopia. So companies, when they focus on some specific issues, they become myopic to other issues. We were intrigued by the following phenomenon. Suppliers from emerging economies have been particularly active in acquiring brands from advanced economies. Sometimes they even bought their former order-giving firms. To understand this phenomenon, we analyzed changes in the global value chain of the sports shoe industry. While some research has already given insights on the actions of suppliers in order to upgrade, we were more interested in how the lead firms, those that govern the global value chain, enabled the emergence of rising power supply. We analyzed changes in global value chains of the sports shoe industry in a longitudinal industry case study covering about 3 decades, where we had conducted interviews and field notes in order to understand this type of phenomenon. We found 2 mechanisms. On one hand, the lead firms, those orchestrating the global value chains, that through continuous outsourcing had hollowed out their asset base. And a related phenomenon, which is the emergence of a new brand game. That is, we see more and more brand trading going on. But what explains these 2 mechanisms? What we found is that the brand holding firms, companies like Nike, Adidas, or regional players like ASICS or Diadora or Puma, that their strategic attention was on downstream activities. And there were major changes in downstream activities that kept their continuous attention on these activities. So in the first place, there was globalization of competition. Then there was an increase in concentration of the distribution channels. And then finally, e-commerce emerged. All that meant that these companies continued their focus on downstream activities and neglecting or becoming myopic to the activities of their suppliers and mainly of their first-tier suppliers. If you want to know more about supply evolution and the long-term threats for traditional lead firms, our contribution to global value chain theory and the attention-based view, if you're interested in the emergence of a market for brands, then please read our article in the special issue on global value chains in the Global Strategy Journal. Thank you.